Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours. If someone could please inform the chat that we've gone live so they can watch the live link. Thank you. This evening's scene takes place under a dark and baleful moon, a moon that has not been seen in our lifetime or many lifetimes prior, that leers down from on high. You have struggled, you have sacrificed, you have seen friends die, you have seen time turn. And now it is that you struggle, many of you bleeding from wounds, many of you so exhausted that putting one foot in front of the other is hard, towards the center of the park. Today you end this madness. You are immediately greeted as you approach the center point, the innermost fold of this dark, twisted place, which can no longer truly be said to be our world, as something else has leaked through. You find yourself staring down from a heath onto what appears to be a great circle that has been erected. This circle is made up entirely of doors. 7 great doors. Well, 6 to be exact. Form the circle with one great, twisted, mrawling, black obsidian thing at the center that is starting to yearn open. Above each one of these doors, a crystal of baleful green shines, casting its light upwards, infecting the moon with its carcinogen, with its dark depravity. You see kneeling in front of the great black door a single figure, though at this range it is hard to see whom, and even your enchanted senses seem to be swimming. The air itself almost turned to treacle, as in front of him a great book yearns open. The book itself crackles with green energy as you almost hear, even from this great distance, a toning voice that seems to be like the grating of the world against each other, the bones of the world moving. Sparking energies interlace all around you. You feel sick, you feel wrong, you feel your bodies rebel against you. This is not right. This is not right. But the ritual carries on. As you look down, based upon what you can see, there are only 15 minutes left till midnight, when it is that that door is meant to open. So, I will go through you all, and you will do your very brief, please keep them very brief, unless you have something special to note, Connor. Introductions. So, in that case, Francis, you're up first, sir.
Well, Francis approaches walking to the door, not tattered but no less sick. As he approaches, he takes only the briefest moment to stop to look at Katja, Charlotte, and then Bahariel. He just kind of plants a hand on the shoulder of Bahariel as if to get his attention, and then just gives him a surprisingly sweet smile and then a determined nod.
Next, we will move to Lottie, to Maya.
Lottie is she's very much feeling her emotions and holding on to both the sledgehammer and the bat. Not so much a fear, it is a burning desire for hope. She finds herself kind of lacking for it, so she's rolling with the fake it till you make it.
Next up is Talbot.
Talbot is in his traditional Sikh gear, He has a gash across his chest and his clothing from some combat earlier this evening. He doesn't have any real emotion on his face, but he is certainly eager to get done with this tonight.
As you will notice, by the way, you will all notice this, there's an odd crimson glow emanating from Talbot. It is very noticeable. Just in case anyone's interested.
What was the glow?
So I'm
There is an
glowing
odd-
red.
You are glowing with an odd reddish color, yes.
Why?
Mm. I'm going to continue on. You can ask him that question when I'm done with the introductions. Next up is going to be Ryan von Bow.
Ryan would be walking along from the tree side, his cane in hand, shotgun in the other, and he's in a like you know when you got a little bit of a skip and you jump, and you're kind of like a little bit excited but also a bit scared. That's where he's at the moment. So it's his pace is what we would call peppy. He doesn't appear to be in any serious kind of harm or has received any serious damage either.
All right, next up is going to be Minnie.
Hello. It is a Minnie. She is, literally exuding love. Like, she's projecting love to all those around her. There's mine too. Woot woot. She's walking with an aura of confidence. She's just like, I'm not gonna die today. And that's it.
Next up is Katya.
Katya has kind of this cross between, concern and let's just get this over with on her face. And she just kind of gives Francis a little nod.
Next up, we have Amelia.
Amelia is a bit, not very comfortable as she has suffered some damage on her backside, shielding the demon earlier this evening. So she's a bit tired, but still determined to see this through.
Okay, next up we have Charlotte.
Charlotte's standing next to Francis, and she kind of just looks up at him, and she gives him a very knowing nod. She is soaked, more or less, from head to toe. She went swimming earlier. She looks at Katya, and she just gives her a bit of a smile. That looks very what's the word? Regretful, in a way.
She does not know yet that Ambrose is dead.
That's true. She doesn't. But she does know other things. But she's got the dagger out. And she's kneeling down on one knee, pacing herself, and getting ready for the oncoming fight.
And last but not least, we have our surprise, which is going to be Liam.
So as they were arriving, Connor would have lagged behind the group, at least with out of viewable distance. And shortly after a while, a woman would emerge from the woods. Familiar to some, though not to others. The only thing that's actually telling you that this is actually Connor is that she is carrying his sword, while the other hand is reached up and seems to be almost massaging an amulet which is hanging about the person's neck.
I will leave you all to, for the record, hey Francis, that's not obfuscate, you can't pierce it.
What, that?
I beg your pardon?
You mean Saying.
I was going to say Liam's effect is not obfuscate. You cannot pierce it, which is something Francis would probably try to do anyway.
Would he know it's Connor?
It's carrying Connor's stuff.
Not unless you know Connor's sword. But for those of you that were in Romania, that is Aishar's betrothed.
Yeah, it is. That kind of catches Charlotte off guard. Like she seems to be rather surprised about that, and she looks at Katya and she's like, gives her a rather questioning look, like, what's going on?
What is this? What is that? We don't have time for this.
Katya's going to have to bluff to not, let on that she knew this was coming.
That is your manipulation subterfuge.
I'm not going to be very nice. I guess the dice pool wasn't very nice to you either, but neither am I.
No, the dice were not very nice.
Oh no, no, Francis is like, why you lie to me?
Luckily, those 10s do double because persuasive.
What's going on?
Maybe we could talk about this after.
Perhaps.
I mean, we're here to kill Ishar. What's going on? What's the big deal?
Ryan would like kind of point his cane over and just be like, "This is the ace in the hole. Say hello."
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we deal with this later?
I think we should deal with this later. We've got a ride to catch.
Well, so you're the ones that I was sent to find. You hear a voice from behind you as you see this woman walking rather alone through the underbrush.
Yay! Amelia runs and gives her a hug.
Oh, my, I wasn't quite expecting that. Hello.
Hello.
I know that's the
Good
door.
evening.
Admiral Lucinda Rathholm, Society of Ether at your service.
Francis,
Yes,
be wrong.
I'm sure that you mean well, dear. She pats Minnie on the head like, yes. Thoroughly that stiff upper lip being British. Because they can't show affection in public.
No, we can't.
Legal mandate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we do, we spontaneously combust.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But she says, I'm here to be your tactical fire support.
Okay.
Excellent. I think we're going to need it.
Lily's gonna put her hands together in a circle and go, boom.
She raises what looks to be a very interesting steampunkoid pair of goggles as she looks down towards the circle, and she says, "Well, might as well test out a theory. X327, X328. Activate on my mark. Visual targeting parameters. Fire." At which point you literally see from above you two large holes appear in what look to be reality as two large weapon ports basically come from them in a kind of a noise before they start to open up what looks to be blue fire on the ritual circle. Would all the vampires like to make your Rorschach test? Difficulty 5.
Oh, shit. Could somebody roll me 4 dice, please? I don't want to go through this again. God damn it.
I don't
What
either.
difficulty have you said?
Difficulty 5.
De-risk the one.
Evan.
Yes, you succeed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, I succeed.
I'm good.
This would be really depressing if the ace in the hole just ran away.
Just a Zoidberg. Just
Rolling 8 dice. It's just your courage.
need a bit of that Dutch courage at this point.
So please just reroll your raw courage.
Bueno. Okay.
Nice. Easy mode.
Dabs.
The firestorm will abate after about a minute, but the ritual site appears to be entirely unharmed. I was worried about that.
I mean, that does suck, but the explosions were beautiful.
Thank you, I did my best.
I was going to say, what does that mean? The light show was lovely, but
It means that it's been protected by very powerful wards, or etheratic engrams, as we'd call them.
And how do we get rid of that?
That's easier said than done, Hobbit.
Charlotte just throws her hands up like I have no idea. That's more your purview than mine.
I don't know. I think that he's powering the wards by the ritual itself that he's conducting. Essentially, he's sending a small amount of the energy that he's gathered to defend the locus around. If you can get him to break his concentration, that might lower them to the point that my cannons can penetrate.
Charlotte's gonna look at the ace in the hole. She's gonna slap the lady on the shoulder and she's like, "You're up."
From beneath you, you see the figures stand very quickly to their feet, and they point at one of the doors, and they say, in a very high-pitched shriek of a voice, "I open the gate of gluttony, the gate of this realm, the Tellurian, stand open!" And you see one of the gates start to grind open.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Now would be the time for a distraction. I think he might be distracted.
Naruto run is activated.
Patty really hates gluttony.
She's
He then
gonna
points to another one. "Open the gate of envy, the gate of the realm of the dead. Come forth and serve your new master."
Hey.
As another gate grinds open.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Time's a wasting.
Would you
I'm going to draw that silver short sword and yell Ishar's name.
that works too.
There is a blazing flash of red light that comes from the sword that have been gifted to you via the eldest of your clan, the eldest of the blood of the judge. As you see something down there shatter. Physically, it's like reality shatters ever so slightly into almost invisible spectrums of glass. Not very large, enough for you to get through, perhaps, but not huge. But Lysindra looks to her rod and she says, "I don't know what you did, but you cracked a bally great hole in that ward."
Do that again.
All right, so I'm assuming we go through single file.
Mm-hmm.
now's our shot. Let's take it.
Charlotte's gonna look at Francis and she's like, "Now?"
Francis, for the record, has Connor just been ignoring the calls to action, or was Liam just AFK?
I'm here.
You here now?
Ooh.
So what do you guys want to do? There is now a hole cracked in the ward.
Throw Connor in.
I mean, I think we should go in the
Connor.
hole, but I think probably the distraction should go first.
Yes.
I think the
Mhm.
distraction should go first.
I was going to say, Connor's going to hand off his sword to whoever's willing to take it.
I'll
I
take
will.
it.
I was gonna say Katya's probably the one right next to him. So
Oh, also, quick note: with Ambrose dead, Francis has an additional sword.
Oh, hey Katya, you recognize that sword. Have fun with that.
You're thinking of two knives.
I'm going to give it to Bahariel because he could use it.
Bahariel has a spear. He seems pretty
I
happy.
can I can use that sword.
I'll give you the cool sword.
Yeah.
Francis just hands it off to you.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool beans.
he had one
Cool
of
beans.
Mithras'
Cool beans.
swords.
Yes,
Oh,
my friend sword.
now, the gate of lust, the umbra, from whence monsters of all kinds seek power. Another gate,
Lust,
grinder.
that sounds like good timing.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to walk through the hole.
Nice.
Francis, would we like to invite our friend?
We're
Well,
going
since you're all
through-
being cowards, I'm just going to walk for you, you know.
I was going to have Connor quickly talk to Charlotte before we went through, but okay.
Well, you see,
I
there
mean,
are
Charlotte's
gates
still-
opening that will end the world.
Charlotte is still there. What would you like to say to her?
Connor's going to approach and politely ask if he could borrow the dagger.
I want this shit back, and she's gonna hand it to you hilt first.
I may not return with my life, but if I do, you will have it back.
Oh well, best of luck to you. And she's gonna, I guess, shake your hand.
He's cold to the touch.
That's okay. She's used to that. Do you want the stats for that?
Show.
It does ag damage, diff 4 to hit, can strike ghost, strength +1. It's made of soul steel.
Time to go through that hole.
All right, you guys proceed down the hill at a run, I would think, because once again, it becomes clear the hole is healing itself.
Oh yeah.
You belt, you run. Actually, everyone make me dexterity athletics checks. This is going to be dexterity athletics plus any celebrity you might have. This is going to be difficulty 7.
Ooh, I have a specialty. Does lightning reflexes apply here?
Yes.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll get it.
It's broken.
Okay.
It's broken just like this.
You said it was dex athletics.
I did,
Oh. Does our dex bonus carry over from the last scene?
It does not.
Oof,
Four.
okay, I'll just spend a single blood to make that good again.
6,
Ryan just succeeds with one success.
did
Like,
the same.
oh!
7, 8, 9. Evan,
Yes.
So I think I got one success because you said lightning reflexes counted.
will you,
Yes,
roll me
lightning reflexes count.
will you please roll 9 dice for me?
I will roll 9 dice for you.
Thank you.
Well, I rolled that wrong.
2 successes for Lodi.
How did you roll it wrong?
I rolled 14d10 equals 71, but I think I actually succeed by quite a lot. One sec, let me double check.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6 successes. 6 and oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How?
You can
How?
roll the kill.
I really wish Connor wasn't such a fat bastard.
You just like roll down the hill.
Oh
Would it be possible to celerity frog march him?
I was about to say, can I try and
Can
catch
you kick
him?
him like a ball?
Why do you want to kick him like a ball? We need him.
All right, what happens is you guys race down. Connor, your foot finds a rock and you face plant. You are going to be on the ground as the ward closes.
Great.
Can you
Ah,
not just grab him?
God damn it, I just got this face.
So that's not to say he might be able to do something from outside the ward. But as you enter, I'd like everyone here to make me a stamina check. If you're living, it is difficulty 7. If you're undead, it's difficulty 9.
So just stamina.
Just raw stamina.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
fuck.
Great.
Hey, I guess I'm spending
You never
willpower.
have good luck with that.
Well,
Yeah, spending willpower.
Glad I spent willpower.
Yeah, I would also like to spend a willpower.
what was it?
Oh,
What was the
me
difference?
too.
Sorry?
You
I'm
cannot
sorry,
spend
what was the
willpower.
difficulty for the living?
7. All for the record, you cannot spend willpower retroactively.
No sauce.
2 dice, please.
Okay.
No successes.
One success.
I didn't know if I needed this roll, but I did anyway.
You didn't. It's fine. So you can use that roll if you do get through the ward at some point.
Thank fuck for willpower.
Lottie's fine. She don't even feel shit.
What happened? Oh yeah,
Lottie
Lottie's
got
good.
9 and 10.
Listen,
Good
I
job.
remember what happened when I got to meet Suter. Fucking Moon Rain is still on my sheet.
That
Use
is-
willpower.
That is no bueno. That was no bueno. All right. So Charlotte, you failed unless did you use a willpower? I didn't hear you.
No, I did not.
Okay. So hey guys, let me know if you failed.
I did.
All right. Those of you who failed will lose 2 willpower points
Oh.
How? I'm down
As
to
they
a
are-
single.
as you feel physically exhausted, like they are stripped away from you.
I am down to a single willpower point.
My. So intrepid. You come to what? Witness the crowning of a new god and the formation of a new Eden. How? What? He smiles and you see his distended vampiric teeth. The only difference now is that 2 things. 1, his eyes are slate black, and 2, he has cut his wrists. There was a small pool of blood before the book that he was chanting from, including flecks of it on the book itself. The blood is a sickly black color that seems to hiss and steam against the ground.
Awful late for a stroll in the park.
What difference are you now? You are nothing. Go! And when I build this world anew, I will remember you all for your tenacity. You will live as princes in a world of your own making. There is no need to fight me. You cannot win.
You're right. There is no need to fight. You can stop this now and still find some measure of peace.
We are the children of one whose hubris was such that he thought to damn many thousands for the sin of one. We have witnessed plagues, apostasies, the acts of a god who cares nothing more for us than ants neath a magnifying glass, and you would still defend him.
I'm not defending God. I'm defending the people on this earth.
But I will make them a better world. A world beyond death. A world beyond pain. A new Eden.
Charlotte's gonna look at him. And she kind of tilts her head to the side. And then she points at Aishar. And then she turns around and she's gonna point at the woman. Would you want to create a new Eden for her as well?
Oh dear.
I'm on the wrong side of the ward.
She is, but he does see you. You see his head kind of to the side, and his head kind of quirks. At which point, the ward drops directly in front of you, Liam. You see it crack, and it forms like a door. So it's basically a perfect door shape for you to walk through.
I'm walking through.
He leaves the book, and he just starts walking towards her.
I would like to pick the book up and close it.
Oh dear! Roll me your current willpower.
That is. Oh god, no. That's probably not a good idea.
Too late.
Too
late.
It's too late.
Why you do this?
That's a single dice.
Oh dear.
I trust you.
Okay. Single dice. Bear in mind, this is an opposed check.
I just love when an ST has to like roll for one person.
Oh,
then
you get a
themselves.
success. Let's roll the things. Let's roll the things dice pool, shall we?
Oh
Fingers
boy.
crossed defender sucks.
Dear dice, I've been a very good boy
Look at
this
that.
year.
1, 2.
Oh lord.
Oh, that is made of pain.
All right. What you guys see is Charlotte goes livid. Like she stops. She touches the book. You see her eyes flash jet black
Oh boy.
as you see her clothing rip and tear. As from her back sprout 2 great wings, almost reminiscent of gargoyle wings.
Ooh.
All right then.
I mean, not good, but ooh.
What the fuck?
Her fingers grow to talons, and she smiles at you and she says, she points at Ryan. I remember you.
I don't think Charlotte's home anymore.
And I think on that happy note, do you want me to leave the hangout? Somebody else can come in.
You are not, in fact, dead. They can do something about this.
Okay.
Is she still touching the book?
Have you basically just been handed the soul version of an eviction notice?
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably. Most likely.
I
Not
think
not
you
my
have
proudest
Answer to my
moment.
question?
Sorry, what was your question, Maya dear?
Is she still holding the book, or did they let go of the book and now just kind of chilling in the body?
As she put her hands on the book, her hands are still affixed on the book.
Okay. So, theoretically, that means if we separate them quickly, might have a chance to keep Charlotte.
Okay.
No one rush at saving her at once.
I guess Francis is going to disarm her. Because I don't really have
You
much
could
of
cut the hand off.
I could, but then she'd be useless.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Let's see, I'm just going to see if I can bat the sword out of her hands with my sword.
All right, just a moment, because we're going to do something else before that. So, Aishar walks towards the female figure. If anyone steps in his way, they are back. They are basically buffeted. They are literally lifted off their feet and thrown about 10 feet through the air.
I don't think
It doesn't
anyone
even
can
seem-
interrupt.
It doesn't even seem to be causing him effort to do this. It's just like boom, 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 boom. But he walks to her and he starts to speak in a language that only Connor can understand.
Oh,
It's
shit.
very kind of Slavic. And he says, "It's funny how the value of a face can affect us." Connor.
You said you'd wait 10,000 years or more, however long it took to see me again.
You see a single blood tear fall from his eyes, from his left eye. And he says,
I'm not crying, you're crying.
and he says, yes, I said that for this face. He reaches up and he touches the face and he says, memories are so tranquil. They exist as if in a sea, all by themselves, unmoving, unfeeling, and yet more valuable than gold, more sought after than power. You've given me something, and I am very, very grateful. At which point, he embraces the figure. He embraces Connor. Kind of puts his hands on her shoulders and embraces there.
She will embrace him back. And her hands are going straight for that necklace.
Go on. Go on, get in, my son!
Oh, I share
She's
his
me.
charm. Oh, his charm. Okay. Roll me a dexterity. It's larceny. Roll me a dexterity larceny check.
Please tell me that's one of the few things I actually put points in.
Come
Oh,
on,
thank
Rex.
God it is. Will my celerity affect this in any way?
Yes, you'll get extra
Yes.
dice based on celerity. It is going to be difficulty because the angle that you're at to go on is going to be difficulty 8.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
You do that, son.
In fact, I'm gonna go one better, 2 willpower.
You
Come
can't
on.
spend one willpower.
I kind of hope that Aisha kind of goes out like Dracula during the Castlevania anime, but, probably not.
I can't remember how he goes out in the Castlevania anime.
He ends up being knocked into his son's room and he realizes that he's been an asshole the whole time, and then his son kind of puts him down like Vido.
It's really
Roll
depressing.
rolls.
Are you fucking serious?
Really?
God, really doesn't like you.
This is not a good day.
Going to roll. I'm going to give this to you without his own specs, but he is going to roll his perception awareness at the same difficulty.
Oh my god.
It's about to like laser beam.
Connor is
Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
Fails.
Yes!
Oh
my god.
Is that botch?
Did
No,
Evan
it's-
just fail a roll?
It's just a fail. He got a 10.
You come away with a small silver necklace in your hand that appears to be a silver dragon with a red jewel in its mouth.
I need to act
which
act
point-
fast.
At which point he looks down and snarls. And we're going to roll initiative.
I can't wait to be decapitated by the first.
I'll be rolling the first into the initiative. On a side note, hey Charlotte, you get to murder your friends. Yay!
I mean, as long as it's not Francis, I'm okay with this.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
thank you.
Okay. Let's see. 5,
Because
3.
Francis. Yeah. You want my initiative, or do I get any bonuses, or?
Oh, I have her stat line.
Okay.
Oh Christ! I can't wait.
Are you going to be controlling like all my movements and shit, or?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just sit here quietly waiting.
Wait, does that mean the gargoyle weakness now applies?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm fusing this fucking thing with my hand.
Use my fucking free talk action to clench my asshole.
I was really like, as soon as I got the amulet, my immediate reaction was, I really wish I took a strength specialty yeet.
Couldn't you just stab him
All
in the
right,
back?
I say this right now. You listening to me, friendo? You listening to me? You just need to survive Aishar's first attack to eat. Okay.
I think I act before him.
He has a 25.
Wait, no, I don't.
Let me get up a notepad and I'll make initiative for us.
The first has a 13.
Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, so Misha goes at 25. Francis goes at 22. Talbot goes at 20.
Seven, 8. We're missing.
Nine, 17. So we have Amelia and Lottie. Tied. Oh, Amelia's going first, apparently.
Yes.
Okay, Lottie, then right after. I assume the first goes before catcher.
I'm assuming that her dex is higher.
Her dex is currently 6.
So is Katya's.
She had. What's your wits?
3.
4.
Okay, the first goes first.
Okay. And then, oh, me. The healer gets to react to all of the damage we're going to be taking.
All right. Aishar's going to do something really risky, but really, really exact. Let's see how he does. He is going to spend for his potence, his celerity, and his fortitude.
Oh, Bahariel needs to roll as well.
Bahariel will go on your initiative.
Okay.
Okay. His specialty will apply. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right then. So that's 3 rollover. His current strength is that plus that. Connor, I hope to Christ you have fortitude.
I don't.
Oh dear.
You do have like the ag soaking flesh movie though, don't you?
Yeah, but I haven't done it.
Okay. You take a total of 12 aggravated damage. His fist goes into your chest.
I don't think I can soak that.
Okay. You see Aishar tear out the heart, which is then incinerated in his hand. As all you see is he grabs Connor, and he's actually going to forego his celerity actions to do this. As he says, I will see you soon, my love. The amulet clatters to the ground. He doesn't seem to be interested in it.
The last thing Connor will say, because he has eidetic memory, is his name that she knew him by.
His name is Albrecht Schweitzer. But, yeah. Francis, it is your turn.
I really want to hit Aisha some more. Just Toreador problems.
For the record, even as Aishar is not looking, you see one of the other doors begin to activate and start to grind open. Clearly he was just saying that for flavoring. The doors will open themselves.
Should I hop out now?
You are very dead. I am sorry. But to be fair, you've disarmed him, and now I'll let you guys know. As long as he doesn't have his pendant, he can't do thaumaturgy.
Oh. That's handy.
Cool. Thank you,
That's
Connor.
not to say he can't use his. It's not to say he can't use his other disciplines. He just can't use Thom.
It's okay. It's cool anyway. It's one thing he can't do.
Yeah, but he can bend over and pick it up, right?
But yeah, so if you want to hop out, Az, that'd be great. You can still watch, obviously, and thank you for being a good sport.
I will be.
Oh dear.
That was probably the
All
best
right.
way my character could have gone out.
So, Francis, you're up next, sir.
Connor.
Francis is going to hold his action, but as a free talking action, would it be possible for Francis to ask a question for Aisha to respond?
Would it be possible to do what, sir?
For me to ask Aisha a question and for him to respond. This
Yes.
is what I'm before because I'm going to invoke something.
You can ask him a question.
Aisha, do you know why I'm here?
I didn't hear you.
Aisha, do you know why I'm here?
Yeah, you're trying to stop me.
No. I came to escort the one who will. The one who's going to save you. And I'm going to invoke Morpheus.
Oh, Jeeves. Okay, that will happen at the end of your initiative.
I knew it.
Okay, next up is going to be Talbot.
Talbot's going to spend 4 blood points, 1 into strength, 2 into dex, and 1 for an extra celerity action. Inquiry, am I basically behind him now?
Aisha, yes.
All right. I know that he had something that moved us out of the way. I'm going to attempt to go up and stab him in the back.
Okay, cool. You can make the attempt. You get the -2 difficulty for flanking.
My specialty is blades, so that should be 9 successes to hit.
Okay.
Should I roll damage?
Yes.
Is it basic sword damage?
Is this the sword that you were given?
Yes.
Yes, it is basic sword damage.
And Evan, you will let me know when I enter?
Yes. Well, you will have already been there because that's the easiest way to do things.
Right. 19 in initiative, so just...
Yes, in that case, roll into the initiative, please.
At 19.
Okay, 19. Can somebody...
And if ones don't take away on damage rolls, then that should be 8.
8, okay. What happens is you stab Aisha and you feel an immense amount of resistance to your blow. Not like ordinary resistance. Your blade stops about 30 centimeters from his chest. However, in your strike, the blade blazes again with unearthly crimson light. You feel something else shatter as you break one of his protective wards surrounding him with a blade blow. In that case, Connor is dead, so Ryan, you are up next.
Fuck me in the ass.
Wasn't Theodore?
Not till the next round of the initiative.
Oh,
yeah, I only come in next.
I'm spending 1 blood point for celerity. I'm going to Nightcry at the first, and Aisha. I think. I don't know. Okay, like, do you think... Like, could I use the common sense merit in this sense to get the idea of whether he will be able to deflect it back onto me like a void being, because he's still a vampire, right? Like, logically speaking, I just, I don't think there's any bullshit that could occur unless there was literally divine intervention.
You don't know. Honestly, you don't have lore outsider to know the answer to that question. He could pull some bullshit. You don't know.
Fuck it, I'll take my chances. Right. Spending 1 blood point for Nightcry, spending 1 willpower to target another person in addition to the original. Fours are successes.
Beg your pardon?
4s are successes. I'll just add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 12 ag.
Okay. What happens is you scream. You see this pulse of energy radiate from Ryan. As would you like to fizz rep the scream?
Yeah. I don't. It's 1 in the morning.
That's valid. What happens is the screams are about to impact both Aishar and the first, but you see the book the first is standing over blaze with incandescent green light as it absorbs the energy, the necrotic energy from your scream, and causes another one of the doors to begin to open.
Fucker.
GG.
Does it still hit the first though?
No.
I targeted 2 of them. Yes,
I'm pointing out that it ate the energy from both of them.
Well, bake me into a pie already.
All right. Next up is Amelia.
Fuck me.
I mean, you're a Nosferatu, so I'd rather not.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been Una reverse, to be fair.
Okay, so first things first, I did declare that I spent 2 blood points to increase my strength to 6. However, my first instinct would be to try and do something to destroy the book, but past experience has taught me that that might not be a good idea.
Oh, sorry. There was one important note I should have made, and this is my bad. On Francis's turn, Francis skipped his action, so my brain had a moment. Bahariel is going to do something.
Yes.
Sorry, I will keep it because this is quite important. What you guys see is Bahariel starts to sing, and his third eye opens, and it starts to glow with a benevolent golden light that surrounds all of you. It's beautiful. It's blinding. It's radiant beyond words. It's rather interesting, though, because you become immediately aware, as this happens, of one very interesting fact. That you guys, Aishar and the First, are not the only people standing in this circle. Which is interesting, because not even Aishar seemed to register this person standing there. At first, you are almost convinced for a split second, like literally a heartbeat, that you guys see Uncle Ambrogino standing off to the side, inside the ward, clearly having entered just after you guys did. But that wouldn't make any sense. Why would Uncle Ambrogino be here? He wouldn't be here. No, that's silly. That's stupid. Until the image of Ambrogino also shatters, and you see this woman standing in the ward circle.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Their eyeliner game is beautiful, though.
Does anyone here want to roll me intelligence vampire lore?
Oh, baby.
Why the heck not?
Oh, I don't remember how much vampire lore I have. Is it 2?
What would like you to? I mean, I would kill for that level of eyeliner game. I'm not even joking. You know, I would kill a bitch. It's going to be difficult.
Gotta practice.
Yes.
Okay,
All right then.
1,
That's
Three
some damn
successes.
beautiful eyeliner.
5? At difficulty what?
Difficulty 5. It's really easy.
5 successes.
Same.
Alright.
Okay, give me a
You only,
second. 5.
you only need 2 successes to know who she is. She's obscenely famous.
I think I might know who this is, and I really don't want it to be true.
What was the difficulty? Sorry.
5.
5. Okay. I believe that's correct. Yeah, 5 successes.
Alright, kids. Aishar is number 3 on the red list.
Shit.
Oh my god.
You guys are now standing face to face with number 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know it.
Her name is Kementiri.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
And her eyes, she doesn't know you can see her yet. Her eyes are locked on that book.
Shit.
Evan.
Yes.
You're evil.
You're the worst.
I do my best. I tell you what, I need to go and get a drink because I'm actually quite thirsty. So we will continue on when I get back.
Yes, and I have 2 minutes to think of what the fuck I'm going to do.
I mean, if you think number 3 is bad, wait until number 1 gets the book.
I mean, just all things considered, are we talking the same kind of, juju, or are we talking not abyssal mystist?
I don't know. I'm going to the wiki right now.
Well, I mean, most of us, like 2 of us got at least 5 successes, so we probably know,
Yeah. Fuck me.
I tell you what, because I'm in the room, Chris, tell them some information about Kementiri that's good. I don't care. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
The devourer of 1,000 souls.
Okay, so Kementiri.
I'm on the page, on the wiki page.
One mic, please, because I'm not a vampire player. I don't know if Kim knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so all the kindred in the room who actually got successes. Kementiri isn't necessarily known, much like Aisha, she's not known for her martial prowess and her ability to stop things down. Rather, she is known for her absurd mystical skill, her powers which seem to be almost enigmas to the vast majority of kindred in the world. Some things that she does, kindred don't even know how she does it. They shouldn't be kindred powers, but she accomplishes the feat anyway. And for her incredible ability to appear as anyone or anything to infiltrate any sect or organization, regardless of what it is. Such is her skill at this that she impersonated a Justicar for over a century before she was discovered.
Okay, but is she an infernalist?
Pardon?
Is she this particular flavor of world endness, or are her goals as enigmatic as her?
Pass. I don't think anyone knows. That's
I don't think even with as many successes you'd have, you'd know about her schemes, just because one, it's extremely esoteric, and 2, I don't think she would have told anyone, to be honest.
Just making logical conclusions here. It clearly didn't want Aishar to know that they were there. I mean, because clearly trying to be snacky here. Maybe
are totally benevolent.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Maybe they're after the book for a far, a different nefarious purpose.
She is known to go after strange and esoteric artifacts, which carry a great deal of power, and also much more power than is initially expected. The camera hasn't actually fully established the pattern yet, but needless to say, there is one forming, and it's pretty terrifying.
So she's just going to nick the book.
She's going to nick the book for a given purpose.
So what you're saying is we should destroy the book.
Pardon?
So what you're saying is destroy the book because
No, because she will destroy us if we destroy the book.
She.
we're not supposed to know she's there.
She is an incredibly powerful blood sorcerer, so it would make more sense that she would wish to claim the book to acquire herself more power than simply destroy it.
Yeah, one apocalyptic plot at a time, please. Like,
yeah.
But that's why I'm saying destroy the book, because if she gets to get away with the book, then that's another plot line to follow that I don't know if the way you guys could be kindred would actually survive.
Yeah, but we would get to live another day, maybe.
So let them steal the book that Charlotte is attached to?
I don't.
I'm not attached to Charlotte.
This is probably out.
This is way above our pay grades.
This is kind of the most dangerous kindred in the world.
But only the vampires that succeeded in the role would know. The others wouldn't know, and the two mages don't know.
All right, kids, I have returned. So we will continue on with the initiative order. Amelia, you were about to do a thing.
I fuck my life because part of me doesn't want to shoot at Charlotte.
Shoot the book.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get killed, but the other bitch that disappeared.
Oh, by the way, sorry. One thing I will say. Hey, Ryan.
Yellow.
I did neglect to mention this. You appear to have done something to the book. It's starting to bleed.
Oh, it piss it off.
Yes.
Nice. You can't see me. I'm jerking my head forward. Like, nice. Like.
Okay, would my common sense allow tell me that it's a good idea to shoot the book?
The book appears to be performing the ritual at this point, almost like it's been put on autopilot. Maybe destroying the book destroys the ritual. That's what common sense will say, but you don't know.
Well, I'm going to fucking shoot the book.
All right.
Here we go. Is this standard difficulty, or is because it's the book, it's gonna be some impossible shit?
No, it's standard difficulty.
Okay. 4.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, potence doesn't count with that. Yeah, bullshit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I get? I have a shotgun specialty, so are these 10s doubly?
Not on damage.
On the roll, not on the damage roll.
4 damage.
No, this is the damage.
Some of the book is blown to shreds. It starts to reform. However, once more of the black ichor starts to drip from it. As it does so, you guys notice Aishar also starts to bleed.
Shoot it again.
All right, next up is Lottie.
Lottie. Seeing that Aishar is taken, seeing the book just kind of reforms. I do have the explosives still. Wait, is Charlotte still attached to the book? Or what is Charlotte? Even
Charlotte is
after
still very much
it's blown
attached.
to bits?
It's a very large book. And none of the shots have so far penetrated through it, so her hands are still on the sides of it.
Weird. Okay.
I just gotta say one thing. YOLO.
Alright,
You do have some. Yeah, I did give you some text. Yeah, I did.
yeah, like Lottie has the explosives.
Yeah, vampires love explosives. Not.
The last time
I mean,
the last time we had explosives went so well, didn't it, Katya?
You know what?
Stop.
Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about. That poor Nosferatu still demands reparations, but you know.
How long would it take for Lottie to set up the explosives and set them off? Around?
Depends. You could do it in a round, but that would literally mean just setting them to blow and running. Or you could give yourself some time. But that would mean that there's more of a chance of the thing moving or the book being moved.
What about the other doors?
At the moment, 5 of them are opening.
How many left?
1.
Fuck me.
Then there's the big one at the center.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna use this round for Lottie to set up the explosives. And, hopefully someone after me will also do some damage to the book.
Okay. How long are you giving yourself on the timer for the explosives?
How many people are above me in the... Jesus, where's the initiative round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, it's enough time. I'm gonna say at around... Well, Connor's dead. Ishar, Francis. At around...
someone... I was gonna say, someone did take Connor's place.
Yeah.
Have they rolled initiative?
Yes,
Yes.
and they are at the exact same spot.
Same spot? Oh, great. Okay,
It happened to work out really well.
Okay, so 3 people are right after me, and then Ishar, so after Minnie, then Lottie will be doing the running. And hopefully not getting destroyed.
Alright then. In that case, we will move on. The first. Alright. The first drops the book. She flexes her hands. And she's going to impale Ryan for Mo.
Okay. Can I?
She knows
to dodge, or I spent my.
You didn't declare your spending for your physical disciplines.
No, I spent for celerity, didn't I?
Then, if you've spent for celerity, then you can roll your dodge, but it'll eat one of your celerity actions.
Bueno. It's better be dead.
She is also going to spend. She is also going to spend for her potence, her celerity, and her fortitude.
Okay. I will do the same, and I will interrupt. I'm going to release my my held action to help Ryan parry.
He's going to dodge, not parry.
Oh. Is there any way I can assist his check?
You can go over and push him.
You can go and push him, but then you'll take.
Sorry.
Not much I can do here. Oh, that sucks.
Hang on, give Ryan his thing. Give him a second. He can roll. He went really well against the guy the last time, so.
Well, I mean, we might not have any source because I've been rolling really poorly recently. What is it? Standard diff?
It's standard diff, yeah.
Yeah. 4 successes. Does dodge actually have anything to do with, if they still succeed, does it mitigate successes?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you dodge out of the way of her.
Ah, yeah. I was gonna shove my Benelli up Aisha's urethra, but it's better than me dead.
All right. So next up we have. Drum roll, please. Next up we have Katya.
She's going to use a talk action and get the first to look at her.
Okay. It stops and looks.
And then she's going to use command.
I will tell you right now, it will fail. You can still try it if you like. It is just not going to succeed. The magic will be eaten the same way that Ryan's magic was eaten.
It's dominate on magic.
It's still powered by the blood, which means it be a magical effect.
Fun. Okay.
But she smiles, and Katya is now her new target because you are one of her slaves, Monster.
Ha! I mean, oh no. Katya, watch out.
Fuck.
All right, Minnie, you're up. Die, Oppressor, die.
Okay, so Minnie is going to call out, Lord Ishar, please destroy this book.
Huh?
She's calling on Lord Ishar.
She wants
You
Aisha
mean
to destroy.
Sideshow?
No, Sideshow. Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank fuck. For a second there, I thought Aisha was just like, nah, I'm good. Like,
Wait,
Yeah, I was like, what?
she's gonna say Sideshow. I'm sorry, my brain is 10 ways to fucked.
All right. What you guys will see is you will see dropping from on high, literally dropping from above you, the figure of Lord Sideshow as he impales the ward with his sword. The ward will shatter in a really grandiose display, raining down on top, raining down from on high. It doesn't cause you any damage. It's a really interesting visual effect to see reality shatter.
No damage,
and
but it's super cool.
He brings his sword down, and he's still falling as he has a sword in his hands that's wreathed in black fire as he's about to impale the book in a truly grandiose display. Only for the Kindred, who has held her action in the form of Kementiri, to desperately body check him, and the two will fly, smashing into the ward at the opposite side.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
If it helps, now locked in a duel with is now locked in a desperate duel with a very old vampire. However, he did shatter the roof, and you know what that means.
No.
Boom.
Boom.
We're all gonna die.
Wait, can I have Lottie scream out boom?
Yes, you may. All right. At the top of the round, but it's celerity round. So Aisha isn't actually going to use his celerity round. He's currently busy kind of cradling the body that's currently turning to ash.
oh,
Yeah.
The first is going to take hers, but I think Francis and Ryan both have celerity.
yeah.
No, if
I took a celerity as well.
I got one celerity.
I wasn't gonna. I didn't. I was gonna cancel my held action because I couldn't help Brian, so there was no point in me spending it.
I have currently, I think, 6 or 5 willpower. Actually, yeah, no, 5 willpower. I don't want to get into a mental battle with the Book of Doom and end up with the second occurring.
Actually, no, I will spend
Francis can do a dive and catch the fucking amulet or something, or the dagger.
Yeah, I can spend celerity, fortitude, and
Got it.
just celerity and fortitude.
Am I able to move and then use an action?
Well, you used your. You said you only had one celerity.
Yeah.
You use that to dodge.
Oh right. Okay. Fair enough. That sucks. I was going to use the thing that allows me to destroy shit by touching it.
You can do that next round if you'd like.
Well, I mean, I don't think we'll get to next round, but we'll see.
We're alive, yeah,
Well, the first I'm going to attack Katya because it's one of her slave masters.
Oh god.
I actually have a celerity action as well, but it's a separate thing. So if you want to do them first, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
We're going to do the celerity. Okay, who spent for celerity so I can actually get it right in my head?
Actually, I will say I've spent for celerity and fortitude. Sorry, I was a bit confused.
Yeah, I did better use mine. So
okay.
As far as I know, I have one left. I don't know about anybody else.
All right, so Robert, what do you want to do, bud?
My understanding is the blade stopped about 12 inches or 30 centimeters from me stabbing him. On my initial action, is that correct?
When you first stabbed him, there was you shattered a ward, I think.
Yep.
Right. What I'm saying is the blade didn't get to him, right? So I'm going to try to push it deeper, and I'm going to whisper Olshwugi's name.
Just do an area star.
Okay. You basically feel the blade's magic intensify, and it will push through, shattering his other protection. It is now just Aishar's flesh. So from the next round, you will be able to actually physically strike him.
That'll be fun.
Alrighty. So in that case, Francis, did you want to take the celerity actions? Try to do things?
I just wanted to help defend Catcher from being incoming stony storm of hell.
All right. In that case, you will basically block for Katya. Mind you, in the event that you fail, it's going to hit you.
Oof.
Well, I mean, I assume you have fortitude.
I have fortitude, but that thing's got a lot of potence.
It probably does, but at least you have any fortitude.
And
all right. Well, let's see how it does on this attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 1 is 6.
Okay. What does this thing's just using its claws, right?
Yeah, it's basically using protein claws.
Oh, so I have reach on it. Because I'm using a greatsword, aren't I? Or yeah, I'm using a Mithras' greatsword.
Mhm.
So does that give me any help?
I mean, it depends on if I want to employ the weapons reach rules. I really don't.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'll tell you what, I'll knock a success off it because it loses a dice.
God, I just remember. It's just like, hey, remember that time a while back when you killed my character? You know, yesterday.
Okay, I successfully block that one.
Good. The gargoyle has 5 more attacks.
Hey,
Fine.
Evan.
Yes?
I unfortunately have an emergency, and I have to go. Sorry.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and retire, Charlotte. And have fun. I have to go. Sorry.
She's not even dead.
I know. I guess just let me know what happens with her, and that we'll go from there. But I have to go.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
I suspect if the book is destroyed, then it will
Correct.
Yeah.
The chat, now we have another.
All right, so Francis, the next attack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 1 is 7. Success hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh dear. So you have 4, so that is still 2 rollover. So the strength is currently 8 plus 2. Plus, do protein claws give you an additional plus on damage? I think they do.
Yeah, it's like
Plus
damage.
1.
Yeah.
It's a dice, not a level.
Okay. So that's 6.
Oh god, this is probably going to murder me.
I mean, you were the one like, I want to block for Katya.
Yeah, and I really shouldn't have said that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6 is 12.
Okay. I automatically soak free.
Yes.
Well, let's hope this works. Oh! I go down, but I don't die.
All right. It is now going to use. This is its last celerity. For the record, I'm not that cruel, but it's now going to use its last celerity to attack Katya.
And I'm assuming since I have no celerity actions, I cannot dodge and or parry.
Sorry, I just saw
2,
that
3,
roll.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It was nice knowing you guys.
You know how I have murder PC rolls? Well, this is one of my murder PC rolls.
Clearly.
God damn it, Evan. God damn it.
I mean,
Why couldn't you have
sure.
just let me murder Charlotte? I'm just saying. Like, you know.
I mean, now Charlotte probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. So it's 10 rollover.
It was nice knowing you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16.
I cannot physically soak enough. Katya is ash.
Katya does indeed turn to the ash.
No.
It's nice knowing you guys.
There is one thing I'd like to do real quick, because I still have a blood point I can spend.
Oh.
Now it's ag, but if I spend a willpower and then end up spending 5 blood points, I can get back up because I'm only at incap.
Yes, but you've also spent so much blood that you couldn't get up at this point.
No,
because Katya gave him 5 more points worth.
Yeah, no. But in a turn, he cannot spend that much blood.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the 1 blood point now and then spend willpower and then spend 4 in the next turn.
Okay. Oh, you want... Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Oh, God damn it. That means you have to... Okay, you can do the thing.
Okay. I mean, depending on what happens next turn, it might not be necessary, or I might just be dead anyway. I'm just kind of floating it as an option.
All right, you literally get up in time to see your lover dispatched.
Yep, you get up just in time to see Katya turn to ash. God, no.
Ow.
Oh, rip.
Unless
Shit.
you guys would maybe like to do something like call in another one of your allies.
Yeah, I mean, have you got anybody? Because I totally would.
Why do we have anybody
We have
else?
Mithras, don't we?
I call Helena. I call
Alright.
Helena.
You know what? I will let that happen.
Oh my
Helena is going to try and parry the blow for Katya.
Oh, God.
And Helena would have activated Flower of Death before this scene.
Yay, friend.
Oh my god. This is painful.
This is Helena's dice pool to parry.
Wolf.
This is
One,
high.
I feel like Helena's good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 3, 7. The first still hits because it got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Helena parries 7 of it. So 7 from 12 is 5, which means I will re-roll my damage. So that's 11. Sorry, so that's 11 dice of damage. It's 11 as opposed to 17.
That's not that bad.
1, 2. Holy shit!
And
Look at that roll. It only does a total of 6, 7, 8. It was just a total of 8 ag to you.
hopefully the armor comes through.
Oh dear.
Watch you just not do that now. Like,
Right?
You got
You only need a single success to live. You need 2 successes to remain
oh
standing.
yes, nice. You got 1.
I'm on the ground, but I'm alive.
all
And
right.
clearly, baby is excited about that.
Baby's happy.
For the record, guys, the 6th door opens, and the door at the center starts to grind much slower than the others. You start to see black tentacles reach out, start to grasp the outside of the door.
Hermes Mora comes to say hi.
Pretty much.
He's my favorite.
I'm guessing now
I
the
just have to
Solari
find a
actions are done.
dear.
Can Lottie run away from the Semtex?
Yes, because there's about to be an explosion.
Oh,
Yes.
Would everyone hang on? I'm gonna do a thing. Just give me 2
I
seconds.
want to carry Katya out.
All right, give me a second, guys. Please give me a second. I'm trying to find a picture.
Fuck my life. But Francis is also half fucking.
Well, I mean, I have Helena, hopefully.
Okay.
Helena is
look.
desperately contending with a mad gargoyle. What do you want from life?
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I have right now
Pose, you can get us both.
6 strength, and I have 5 potence, so I think I can get you both.
Yes.
Is it top of the initiative?
Would you give me a second, guys? Stop asking the same question. Thank you. I am trying to do something. I'm just looking for something. So please give me a moment. Thank you.
Is this like stats for a naval gun?
No, that is coming later.
No.
That is the end.
Oh, the good guy.
All right, guys. So at the end of the initiative, Lottie, I'd like you to please roll me 16 dice.
Gotcha. Ladies and
This is how
gentlemen,
much-
I'm so sorry.
This is how much ag damage the book is taking.
Oh my god.
Wow, okay.
Fucking hell.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 out of 16.
All right, guys. I'd now like the following people: Amelie. Amelie. Ryan. Lottie. to make me dexterity athletics checks, difficulty 7, and for the love of God, don't fail.
Thank you for putting me in range of the bomb.
You're welcome.
Well,
What's the diff?
Difficulty 7. Amelie, yours is going to be difficulty 8 and require a threshold of 2 successes as you carry out your friends.
Dex athletics, you said?
Dex athletics. I recommend spending willpower.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Spending willpower for it.
I'm spending willpower for sure.
You require 2 successes. A difficulty 8. Don't fail.
I will definitely get 1 because I spent willpower, and
Yeah.
another one.
I'm out.
But it's a 10, so Well, precise doesn't count for that, so yeah.
But you spent the willpower, so you succeeded.
Yeah. I succeeded. Guys, I got you. I got you.
She does, in fact. She does, in fact, got you.
Thank you.
No man left behind.
Buddy's just going to cackle and scream as she's running and yell, "Fire in the hole!"
Yeah, she said like "fuck you" as I like run away.
She probably has Or Fortuna playing out of her side speaker.
Yeah.
My willpower is going fast.
Alrighty then, kids. So the book is shredded but comes back together, glistening now with black ichor. Aishar himself, it starts to stream from his eyes, his nose, and his mouth. But he will start to laugh manically at the top of the round as he says, "It doesn't matter. The door opens. It cannot be closed now." At which point you just hear a very calm voice saying, "That is not true. And you know that is not true."
Is that mother-in-law?
It is not mother-in-law. No one actually thought to bring mother-in-law.
I didn't know
You
mother-in-law
guys,
was
you guys will see this individual walk very, very serenely through the darkness. As a matter of fact, he seems to shatter the darkness wherever he goes with a glowing, beautiful light. As he steps, all of you will be healed for all levels of damage.
Will Damien also be able to do that, or is he out of range?
No, everyone can be healed.
Cool.
Does that mean anyone caught in the boom is good?
What damage?
He will point towards
I don't think anyone
the
got
door.
caught in the boom.
He will point towards the door and he'll say, "The first and the last born son, the shepherd in a raiment of crimson. You know well that that door can be closed." At which point, Aishar smiles at the figure, black dripping from his lips, as he says, "Only by a sacrifice of the virtuous to the more. And none of them have the strength of character. I gambled on the failures of humanity. Salubri." The failures of humanity. Interesting. Hope yet remains while humanity draws breath. At which point he raises his hand. His third eye opens in the center of his forehead. And you see Aishar start to be racked by spasms as his skin starts to fall away and is burned by what appears to be, from those of you who can see, the light of the sun. So, we'll go to the top of the round, which is Aishar. He is going to attempt to murder Baharael.
Oh.
No!
You mean Morpheus?
He is going to attempt to murder Morpheus.
Okay. No!
For the record, you will also see he picks up his amulet.
Damn it, Francis, I told you.
Well, we could invoke another ally to protect Morpheus.
You know, like Mithras.
Yeah.
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 Bloody
I don't see any
Mithras.
point in
Or
saving them. Let's use
Hennessy.
everybody.
Or Hennessy, yeah.
May as well just go all in at this point.
All right.
Agreed.
Who do you guys want to tap in?
I would say
And
Hennessy.
Mithras first.
Like,
Hennessy.
Mithras?
Yeah, that would make the most
Mithras.
sense.
yes,
War,
no, no,
like,
Hennessy would make the most sense. He's gone out of his way to protect the Salubri before.
bring Hennessy in because we never know. We might need him later. Mithras does, you know?
Okay. Show of hands for Hennessy. Just say aye.
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 4. Okay. Anyone else for Mithras? Nope. Okay. Hennessy it is.
Prince Hennessy.
He's
All
not
right.
my prince.
Aishar raises his sword and brings it crashing down towards Baharael, when all you see is a shower of sparks. As from nowhere, you guys see Hennessy materialize from nowhere, bringing up his own great sword, both swords ringing off each other, as he manages to force back Aishar. Hennessy is standing in the sunlight and is being burned by it, but he's still fighting on. Because he is that metal.
Get him, Mask Daddy. Get him.
All right, Hennessy points a hand out, Aishar points a hand out, and you just see him start to be wrapped in a vestment of shadow that turns an odd crimson red color, almost like robes that seem to bleed and are covered in icons and sigils as the light from Baharael the light from Morpheus sputters and dies. All right, so next up in the initiative is going to be Francis.
Ooh, how much blood have I got left at this point? Because I think I spent 5 to heal.
Remember what Baharael said. Only a sacrifice can close the door. I'm saying that for all of you. I'm not just saying, Francis, go sacrifice yourself.
I know, because Francis knows what has to happen. Because he was told.
You will all see, for the record, just before I continue, Morpheus, when his light fails, when it becomes clear that Aishar is doing it, he starts to walk towards the door with his eyes closed.
Protect Morpheus with your lives. And I'm just going to, God, I don't know, just make sure he cannot be hit. Ever.
Evan, is the Monkey King still on the list, or is he already used up?
He's
He's been used.
Understood.
So, oh God, so I spent 5 on 7. You know what, let's just go for the full Monty. Spend Fortitude and Celerity again. Raise my dex up to 7. I'm at 4 blood. Jesus. And let's see. Gargoyle's occupied. Everyone's occupied. Apart from Aisha. Is Hennessy still there? Is Hennessy still there, Evan?
What Hennessy's doing is, you see him appear and disappear as he's basically trying to hit Aishar from odd angles. So he's basically blinking very quickly in and out of existence.
Okay. Yeah, then
I just have to answer an important message. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
no problem. Okay, what's up, guys? Should I just hold my action and just defend? I could just take a defend other action and defend Morpheus.
That is what I'm intending to do.
I think I'm probably just gonna make it easier for you guys because I have 1 strength. I'm a noodle, but
yeah, you just might crash and
yeah, I don't want to. See, the thing is, I want to help you guys. I might Nightcry to give you power, but if I do that, it'll probably just get sucked into the door and help the door. So I don't want to do that either. I'm stuck in this situation where the only solution is my Benelli M4, and you know.
Well, if you're parrying, you can use your dex instead of your strength.
Can't do that. I got my walking stick.
Oof.
Yes, firearms focused character, generally speaking, so I don't believe that's a particularly good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I technically have a shotgun on my person. It's just not really relevant to this combat at all.
Hilarious. If I could pick that up, that would be my best fighting stats, actually.
Well, that Charlotte's dagger is on the ground where Connor died. Just putting that out there.
But remember, these things eat magic, and it's made of a magical material.
Yeah. That's like, I gotta say, that's just been the biggest cock block in the history of, like, humanity. I spent, like, the last time I fought, faced off against Aisha, I almost killed him with Nightcry. Like, we were pretty fucking close. And then, and then in this one, it's just like, well, it's a good job you can't Nightcry, otherwise you might have had a chance of killing him. Like,
But you got really unlucky on your initial check with him, didn't you? Because you just got like a really sad roll. Because that's like, oh man, I did 8 and it got halved down to 4, and it's like, oh my god, you get the Nightcraft and you kill him, and then you just got a really sad roll and gleam through the lightning, but that did lethal and not ag, and it was a sad day.
I mean, earlier on in the scene, though, I did roll like 3 10s on a dodge roll, otherwise it would have been instantly ashed, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah. That would have probably insta-ashed you if it hit you. But, I think...
You ever just touch a person that immediately turn into them, even though it takes a turn to get out Feral Claws? That's not how Mafia works.
Nope.
Should I try to firebomb the book?
I think the book's destroyed.
No, it
reformed.
It
reformed.
Isn't it constantly reforming because we keep destroying it?
But
It is, but it looks really bad.
But yeah, it takes
more and more. So it's at some point it's going to take too much damage.
Yeah, it's clearly under strain. Like it's literally bleeding.
But that's gonna. I'm thinking that's gonna end Aishar and the book. It's not gonna stop the doors.
Guys, it could be an interesting idea.
What?
Eat the book through the very, very, very small gap in the gigantic door.
That is a very good idea.
I could golf clap it with my sword.
Common sense, Mary, activate.
Oh yeah, you guys do have common sense. Use the common sense.
Okay.
Someone yeet it through that hole.
I'm very good at the yeeting.
You just say like Kobe.
Do the yeet, Francis.
Okay.
Yeah, but the person that touched the book turned into a fucking gargoyle.
Please don't backfire horribly.
He's using it with his sword. He's not going to actually touch it.
I'm not going to touch the book because I saw what happened to the person that touched it.
Skewer it, yeah.
I was just going to bat it with the sword through the...
Okay, you would have to pick up the book to bat it. You are not able to literally just Kobe Bryant the shit out of it.
Would you like a sledgehammer in these trying times? To, golf club it?
Can I offer you an egg?
In which case, whoever has the sledgehammer, you do it. I'm just going. I'm trying to think what would be better action: either defending Morpheus or attacking Aisha.
This is the bit where the specialty crochet comes into you.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, anything could come out and attack Morpheus at this point, so I'm just going to defend other. I think.
I mean, I've got the specialty swinging blood instrument of death. Could I use that to hit it far enough?
Maybe.
I will defend Morpheus. I'm going to escort him as I have done throughout this entire journey, and I'm going to see him to the end of this journey.
All right. Talbot, what are you going to do, buddy?
Can I talk and attack at the same time?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to really lay it on thick. I'm going to tell him, you just watched your lover die.
That was actually pretty dope.
I'm going to give you an extra XP for the line, I'm going to kill you for free. All right, shank him with the sword, Jim.
Am I still behind him?
No, you now
okay.
Both of you and Hennessy are in front of him. Shank.
Don't hit Hennessy. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, don't hit Nos, Dad.
So with the ones in the specialty, that should be 10 to hit.
Cool. Roll me your damage.
Damn, son.
Talbot's the best at damage.
I think you did
So
good.
that should be 8.
Yeah.
How much damage do you do, sorry?
That should be 8.
All right, you shank Aishar, at which point he will automatically soak 5 of it, but you see your blade smash out of the pages of the book, bringing yet more black ichor flowing as he looks at you with hate-filled eyes. Okay, Theodore.
You know, let's make it a team sport. I'm gonna stab him as well.
Stabbing does seem like the thing to do.
And I need to do it in Discord and not in the fucking...
Are we just going full on fucking Julius Caesar on this bitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds good to me.
6 empathy round.
Wait, I'm gonna declare blood spending. I still have some blood left. I'm going to spend 1 dot in dexterity and 2 in strength and 1 in potence.
Potence, you say?
Potence. So, it's 5, 9, and that is a knife. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 rollover plus. That's 9 plus 10, and then 14. And not D19s. Nope. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. He once again automatically soaks 5. Again, your blade smashes out of the book. The words are now starting to become unintelligible symbols, masses of ink. Everything is dripping. Everything feels wrong. All right. Ryan, you're up, sir.
I don't have a knife, but I do have a shotgun.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to actually be able to do enough damage to seriously injure Aisha in the slightest. Just realistically speaking. And I don't feel like magic's going to do anything either because it's just going to get absorbed probably. So I think I'm going to go stand near the Angel Boy and parry any incoming blows. I think I'm going to spend 1 for celerity and question regarding potence. Do you declare you're spending the potence now? Yeah. Sorry, not potence. Fortitude.
Yes, you declare you're spending now.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay. All right. So next up is going to be Amelia.
Question: has anyone yet actually touched Aishar?
Physically, no.
Well, I'm not gonna be the first to do so. Going to hold my action.
Okay. Next up is Lottie. Lottie. Who just popped all her syntax, but never mind.
I mean, right? Like a terrible, terrible waste of explosives, but at least now it's bleeding, so that's That's something.
Hey,
If
Lottie,
someone.
because
Mhm.
hey, Lottie, you seem to have a thing for high explosives. You could always call down that airstrike.
Yes.
I mean, you might.
Wait, we're right here.
You might also destroy all of your vampire allies in the process.
I think that's destroying most
Damn
of your
it.
allies.
Yep.
And the salubri who's kind of closing the gate.
You could basically tell them to try and. You could tell them to try and aim. You don't know how accurate they are.
Can you not stormtrooper it?
Is anyone wearing a red shirt? Just out of curiosity.
No.
No,
just
Oh.
On an outer character level? Yes.
I mean, several people.
I'm not wearing a red shirt, but I'm glowing red.
Damn. All right, so you might be targeted because I'm balancing it off of the red shirt logic from Star Trek.
I'm wearing orange.
I feel like that's close enough. All right. Instead, I'm gonna try to golf club swing the shit out of that book into the door.
Yeah. Correct.
All right, golf club the book.
And if Salubri does not work, then she will summon the bombardment.
Bombardment!
Just, she likes the boom. Wait, give me a sec. Would that be like melee dex? She's kind of aiming it? Right?
It'll be
No.
dex melee hit, yes.
Aha. I'm glad I used willpower. And that's really my specialty.
Okay. How many
4 or 5
successes did you get?
4 successes with willpower and then specialty, blunt instrument of doom.
I like the specialty. Roll me your damage, please.
What's that gonna be like? Where is it? I have the chart for the fucking sledgehammer. Does the sledgehammer and the baseball bat have similar damage?
Yes.
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 Double check. I believe that is 5 dice that I roll, right? It's been a while since I've used the sledgehammer.
Okay.
Alright, just 1 damage. No, 2.
Ones don't take away from damage.
2 then.
Okay. Basically, you smack the book and it flies about 7 or 8 feet towards the thing. Realistically, in order to get it through, you'd have to pick it up. Like, constantly just tapping it with a weapon is just going to, like, launch it in random directions.
Damn it. Because no one can touch it.
Next up is going to be the first. Aha.
Helena, buddy, where are you?
Helena is currently desperately struggling with the thing. So you know what? I'm going to say the first is distracted by having to wrestle with Helena. It's like how Kemetri is desperately fighting Aishar.
Sideshow.
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 Katya is very dead. Minnie.
Minnie.
Hang on. So how
Oh wait, Katya died?
I thought Helena saved me.
She was on 1 health, and then everybody got
I was
healed.
on 1 health, and then then Morpheus healed everybody.
Yes.
I'm not dead.
Katya, do your thing. I'm bad. I'm bad.
That's why I was asking, like, did everyone get healed?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone did.
A mage could always read the book. Or catch her.
Does anyone have telekinetic powers around?
Katya, prove you're not a worthless Tremere. Yeet the book.
Also,
You know what? Fuck it. Yep. She's gonna do it.
telekinesis wouldn't work
Still on.
because, magic.
All right, so Katya, do you touch the book?
Oh God, please.
Take your shirt off and put it over.
She does have gloves on. Does that help?
Do you honestly think the magic of the Sargon fragment can be stopped via a thin layer of fabric?
I mean, they're leather gloves.
No, it does not help.
Damn.
Bloody can offer up a leather jacket.
Hey, hey, Katya, so you pick up the book, it's fine. Nothing happens. You don't need to roll anything.
Side-eye.
My. Who would have ever thought that you would amount to anything?
Had to do it to him.
Uh-oh. What that?
By the way, where am I in the initiative ranking?
You need to roll in.
Oh,
But Katya, you hear, my, who would have ever thought that you would have amounted to anything?
No, get out of my head.
Of course, it's all about you. You always have to be the center of attention, my liebling.
No, you're not really here. You're dead.
You have such limited views of death. Death to some is only the beginning. After all, you are also dead. Who says final death need be final?
I watched you turn to ash. You're not really here.
Am I not? Come now, my Liebchen. Come now. We can always escape death if we but have the forethought to do so. Put down the book. Let me show you.
Can I use my held action to grab Katya
she's gonna say,
and run
"You
toward?
asshole," and toss the book into the fucking door.
All right, roll me a strength athletics check.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Actually, no. First, roll me a willpower check.
Okay.
This
Difficulty?
Difficulty 8, because you want to. That's your hubby right there.
Actually, she doesn't remember being married to him anymore.
Yes.
No. You remember your kindred relationship. You don't remember your human relationship.
Clarence the duck is voting for you. Okay.
Why do you have a duck statue?
It's
I
called
have-
Clarence.
Question.
I'll tell you later.
Could I just grab her
That is
and run
3
towards
successes
the
on the
door
willpower roll.
and run towards the door so she doesn't have to?
I was gonna say, with your level of potency, you could yeet her and the book into the door if you'd like.
I don't want to throw her in the door. I want to get her close enough so she can.
That is
talk in
3. That is
easier.
3 successes on the willpower roll.
All right, you are still okay. Roll me your roll me your strength athletics. If you had potency, this would be so much easier.
Yeah.
I can still get you closer if you want.
No, thank you. Don't want to risk going in the door myself.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh!
5 successes.
All
Do
right.
you
The Sargon fragment sails through the air, in through the small crack in the great door at the center of the ritual, and the ground starts to shake underneath you. Literally, you all feel as if you were standing you're feeling as though you were standing on earth or soil that has been
Quicksand?
Does she physically see her hubby, by the way?
Yes, you physically see him be ripped apart.
Shh, come on, Poopsie.
Oh, that is satisfying.
I do believe this is time to leave. Will just be very plainly said as he's stabbing the person.
Ishak screams, and you start to see his eyes blaze with green fire as he starts to physically grow larger.
Okay, can I shoot him now?
I suggest.
I mean, I have to do something.
All right. Well, I mean, do you want to take your action now to shoot him?
Well, let's see what happens, and I will decide that.
All right. In that case, Minnie, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, Lottie.
Why you say it like this? Why has this been said this way?
What are you gonna do?
So Minnie, she's saying all the names of the people she loves. The Monkey King, D'Onofrio, everybody. Mayrin, Lottie. And she's gonna say, I'm sorry. I know I'm not worthy. But I can't just sit by and do nothing while the world dies. And she's going to rush towards the door.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna do my action and I'm gonna stop her.
I mean, no, I'm actually gonna veto that. You're not. Like, if somebody's
It's a
willing to do
sacrifice.
self-sacrifice, don't be
Someone's
that
willing to
guy.
sacrifice.
Was the other
Don't be
guy
that person.
doing it?
Don't be that guy.
Okay, if you want to do it, whatever.
All right. What you guys see is Minnie, who is not a very big, not a very imposing figure. She races towards the door, past Francis, past Morpheus. Morpheus actually holds out a hand desperately to grab it midair. Even with his preternatural speed, it is as if fate worked against him and she just slips through his fingers. But Minnie races towards the door. And as she passes under the lintel, her body turns to butterflies made of crystal white light. As this happens, once again beneath you, the world starts to shake. The door starts to crack. Aishar screams again in incredible pain as he starts to vomit up black goo, black ichor onto the ground before collapsing to his knees, his sword clattering away from him. You see everything around you shift, everything around you change, as all of this corruption, all of this blackness is drawn through the door in a sickening, hissing crack, as the door itself explodes backwards into showers of masonry, of black obsidian. All the other doors seem to melt away into the air, as if they are consumed by the darkness until they evaporate. The 7 great gems of green stone fall onto the ground, thunk, 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 one after another. As above you, the moon takes on the pleasant white hue of the moon you know, and oh God, the stars. The ritual is shattered. You will see the first stop and scream as she holds out her hands towards her master before the black light in her eyes is gone, though the wings still remain. Seeing her imminent defeat and the destruction of the book, you hear a hiss from the Setite before she vanishes from sight, seeming to disappear as soon and suddenly as she has come. Aishar lays on the ground, his body entirely limp, as he looks upwards towards the moon. He's still alive, but so weakened he can barely move.
I still have a held action.
Will you be quiet?
Sorry.
He seems to gag out in a language that none of you can speak, but it sounds mournful. Almost to say, but it could have been spectacular. He reaches up a hand, for it flops to his side, and his eyes, which are now bright green, the eyes he had when he still walked the earth as a man, look towards the stars, but you can tell that they are unfocused, glazed, distant. So, what do you do?
Can I have Lottie go over to him?
You can.
I think everyone will kind of gather around him.
Yeah. If nobody stops him, Damien takes out 2 silver coins, and if there are eyes, he puts them on the eyes of Aisha. If there's only a puddle of
Aisha's not dead. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Okay.
He's just
incredible. Give us a minute.
No, the Eddie stays away.
Lottie's gonna go over there and stand over him.
Do you mind if sorry, he just killed the only member of my coterie, like the only guy who I actually got along with in the entire of all of Vampire. Would you mind if sorry.
You see, this becomes a question for the vampires. Aisha is laying there. He is helpless, but only the one of you who lands this death blow against him will be able to claim the trophy boon from Clan Tremere.
Well, as a matter of what should we say, etiquette, Theodore is holding out a knife and is just looking to the sheriff, since this seems to be the right thing to do.
You mean the seneschal?
The seneschal, and she will just say, "Do you want me to do the honors, or would you wish it some?"
Francis kind of looks at him, looks at everybody else.
Even this is not without risk. Who knows what will happen?
If he turns to Morpheus and he says, if he dies, would you be able to grant him some manner of peace?
Morpheus looks at him and he blinks twice as he says, I can grant him peace if you will let me.
Some people don't deserve a happy ending.
And it is logic like that that allowed men like him to rise in the first place.
He's lost.
What can it hurt?
I mean, he can have peace after he's dead, but he's definitely gonna die.
I concur. He killed Fabian.
Peace, then. It's what the person who actually sacrificed for all this would have wanted.
People will hear that Theodore will. He's still holding out the knife, but just puts a hand very lightly towards him and just says something. You'll recognize it as German. It's a fairly old prayer, but not really. He's definitely saying something to him.
And that he looks at the sheriff, he looks at Francis and he says, will I grant him peace then?
Please.
He walks towards him.
Sorry, hang on. Can I? My character is not this. No, I'm sorry. This is going directly against my path, and also he killed Fabian.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't acting on your emotion going against your path, though?
It is. That's not the point. I gotta do something. Like, I'm sorry, but like,
I think
if he tries to stop
good
If he tries to stop
compromise.
Morpheus, Katya will step in and stop it.
That's fine. Let Ryan does do what he wants to do.
Let's not diverge into if this happens, I'll do, and if the blah 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 blah. So Ryan, what are you gonna do, bud?
Can I roll my like path and see if I like follow through on this? Like, because I on one hand I want to do what everybody else wants to do, but on the other hand, he killed Fabian. He is, you're going to like put him in peace, but I'm following the path of death in the soul. Like,
He's going to die.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see how that goes against the path.
He can have all the peace he wants as long as he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it goes against the path.
All right. Ryan's gonna pick up the Drake ring that Fabian always had in his off of his ashes, and he's gonna walk over to Francis, grasp him lightly because he's a little shaky. Got this, motherfucker.
And all that is. You see Morpheus kneel, and he puts a hand on Aishar's chest. And you hear him mumble a prayer, very low. You will see, for those of you who can see this, under Auspex or Spirit Sight for mages, he takes the soul from Aishar into himself. And then, with one last word, he presses his thumb and his forefinger to Aishar's head. And Aishar's eyes close before the body turns to dust. At which point Morpheus stands, and he looks at Katya, and he says, I understand what this means. From this day, let it be known, Clan Salubri is once again a clan I call my trophy boon.
Yes. Katya just nods. Understood. She has like tears of blood streaming down her face, but
Today, you have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that hope endures because humanity, no matter the cost, no matter the curse, allows it to endure. So let it be. I am sorry for what befell you. I am sorry for the curse. I am sorry for the proclamations and edicts of a God whom some think doesn't know or doesn't care. But I would say that today, God did not need to smile or wave his hand, for it was that you were his agents. You were the ones who created fate. And as the stars burn bright, glorious sentinel overhead, with the revelation that Clan Tremere will have its hand forced to acknowledge a resurrected Clan Salubri, we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another Scene in Darkness in Dublin, and to those of you who have died, well, I salute you. Have a pleasant evening. Rewards will be given out after the session.